Hi, welcome to my channel. Yeah, so what I thought I'd do today is just chat about collecting and collecting in general. I mean, most of my collection's behind me. I'm afraid it's a bit dark in here because my actual backlight broke, so I'm having to use any light I can get in the house. But I just was sitting here thinking, yeah, so like collecting in general. Like I watch a lot of videos on YouTube about people collecting, which is great. I mean, that's my bag, you know. But there's a theme of over collecting in the sense of when you start, you buy what you love, and then after you've got everything that you love, you buy other things that you didn't have back in your childhood. And once you've done that, you go into other genres, other more modern, more retro. Like it's a big bag. It's not just um, one thing particular. It's very good if you can collect just one eye, like one set. Say like you like He-Man, and then you just buy He-Man. It's very rare that you don't move into Mask or Transformers or it's a very it's training your body. I mean, as I say, I've said loads and loads of times. First of all, welcome to my channel because I know people tell me off when I don't start my videos like that. And for the three people who probably watch my full HD UHD on my old phone, welcome. It means the world to me because sometimes doing shorts is very time tight consuming because you only have like 3 minutes, or you can't get your camera to work. I mean, obviously I would love a Sony proper camera, but that's not going to happen. So so like for me, this year's been, well, apart from being a terrible year for me, collecting wise, I've gone almost back to the beginning of collecting. So like I collect video games. So for example, I'm a big PS2 fan, PS3 fan. I think they were the best consoles by far, in my humble opinion. PS4 was all right for a few games. PS5's an absolute waste of money, unless you're playing Call of Duty, or most of the games on there revamped from other, consoles from the past. Very rare. I mean, they do have some exclusives, but it's quite rare to go out and buy something you haven't had on another console. So I've gone back to just collecting PS2, 3, and 4, and some PSP. Kind of done really. There's only a couple of games on PS2 I want, and also within that, I don't buy everything to do with PS2, so I don't have any fillers games that I would never play or haven't played. So I've got the classics like Burnout. Uh, I've got Stuntman, which I love to bits. Final Fantasy. Um, ah, Grand Theft Auto when it was good. Grand Theft Auto 3, which I don't actually own. I need to pick that up. So Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, which I do have. San Andreas is probably the best Grand Theft Auto game of all time, in my opinion. Along maybe Vice City, I don't know. But I love them. None of this online, need to download and play with people you got no connection to. It was just you in the game, and I loved it. Anyway, that's my age. So like, and also like movies. I'm a big movie fan, but I will only buy now because we're in the world of 4K, which I think that's where it's going to stop. If it goes 8K, most people won't be able to notice a difference because your human eye can't really take 8K. That's just nature. Uh, yeah, so like movies, I only select the certain ones that I loved growing up, being improved with the 4K rendering. Physical media will always be more important than streaming. I mean, streaming is very saturated in colour. You don't get them as much detail. That will improve over time, I do believe. But the internet is not as great as people make out. I mean, in the sense of what you get for your what you're paying out for your broadband. Don't be fooled by it. It's not really moved on a lot. It's just they put these fancy labels on it. Uh, so like and Blu-rays we buy because I mean my wife's got a huge DVD collection, Disney and stuff like that, which she'll never get rid of. So like Blu-rays, sometimes the picture's better on Blu-ray than 4K. Some movies have proved that. Toy collecting, as I say, I only have now things that relate to my childhood. It's been well documented I don't have much memory of my childhood, but that's that. But I do remember certain TV programs like Thunderbirds, Captain Scarlet, Camberwick Green. So I have Action Man. So I have to have a little section. Whereas before I could have filled up 4 houses because I was buying Motu, I was buying Transformers, I was buying Mask, I was buying 90s Action Men, I was buying, um, moving along and just Manta Force and stuff like that. Brave Star, and I had no connection to it. They were wonderful toys. Do I regret selling them? Probably. I would have found a space to just have 80s toys, but I'm not an 80s child. I'm a 70s child and 60s child. So yeah, console wise, I only have, as I say, I have a SNES because that's what my missus loves, and so she's got a few games there in a little display, and then I've got a PS2 here with my favourite game, Gran Turismo 3, best Gran Turismo ever, in my opinion, and then I've got a PS4 here. And I've got an N64 box with GoldenEye. And I've got Zelda in there as well. That's all I need. I don't really need to go out and buy loads of different games for it. So cutting down sometimes gives you more. This room is the smallest room in the house. But I made it so comfortable that when you come in there, you've got your TV, which I rarely watch. Apart from movies, I watch my tablet, which I got off my missus. A lot more. Mobile phone, I don't really try. I try to turn that off when I'm doing something else. It's not easy, but it is worthwhile. If you're watching a film or playing a game and you don't need your phone, turn your phone off. If you can do without getting social media updates, news updates, you watch the news updates on your phone and you think, I didn't really need to know that. I don't need to know that. There's 90% of the news on your phones is absolutely not connected to you or make you panic. So like, I'm a big Bruce Lee fan. I've got a little selection of Bruce Lee. I need to get back into reading books because I love reading biographies. Always have done. I need to do that more. Now I've got the time at the moment. I need to do more. I'm struggling at the moment with health, but that's another story. But I need to focus on keep myself occupied because, these things around us are great nostalgia. But you don't do with them now what you did back in the past. So they just basically just sit there. I mean, PlayStation 2 I do play occasionally, but not as much. So basically, it's surrounding yourself with stuff you love and then just getting on with life. I love writing, reading, creating. So this is what YouTube helps me with. Sorry this is a long-winded video. As I say, I'll probably only get 1 or 2 views. Fair enough. I just wanted to put it out there. I wanted to do it on my old phone, which is a better picture. I need to work on the lighting a bit more, but I will do that as I go along. But I just wanted to say you can collect. I mean, my missus loves Mr. Men, Mario, so we've got the Happy Meals there. Everything has a section. Don't feel you've got to have everything. Not everything has to be mint boxed either. You can have loose. Loose does take up less space, and you can play with it, or you can watch it, or you can. It's tactile. When you have it in a box and then you put it in storage, don't you say to yourself, why? Is it just because you want to hoard it? Do you want something that no one else has got? Do you want? I mean, I've known people. I mean, Action Man, big love of mine. I've only got the Red Devil now. Fine, at least it's a representation of something I had as a child. But you have people buying one loose, one opened, boxed, and then 3 sealed boxes of the same item. And I'm thinking, why are you doing that? You're taking it away from other people buying stuff by you buying it, especially when it's a limited edition or very old, or hoarding is very, very bad in collecting. They should actually be a one word, because you can collect, you can call it narrating, you can call it anything you want, really. You can say, oh, it's for the museum, it's for this, it's for that. It's not. At the end of the day, you've got to have a basis of why you collect. And as you get older, I'm telling you now, it's all right if you're in your late 20s, 30s, going into your 40s, you think, oh yeah, I'm still collecting. I'm never going to be a change when I hit 60 or 70. You will, honestly, because you will do a full circle. It's like life. You will end up doing a full circle where you'll go, yeah, well, I only really wanted that Generation 1 Transformer, or I only wanted that Motu, like the first wave. I mean, I do know people who only collect, have massive great channels on here, only collect certain like G1 Transformers, season 1 or season 2 of Motu. They don't, or G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe's a big market, but you don't have to have everything. I'm not preaching, I'm just letting you know from experience that, financially and rewardingly, and also think about time. If you've got family, you say, right, you go to an event, right, and you travel for an hour and a half or 3 hours or whatever time it takes to travel, and you only pick up one item, and you think, oh, that was well spent, I got a bargain. But did you? Because you paid for getting there. Sometimes you pay to stay there. Then you pay to get into the events. And then you pick up a bargain. You go, oh, that's great. I got a Holy Grail for such and such price. But think of everybody else as well, especially family. You can't always take them along with it. It's quite easy in collecting if you've got young children, because you get them involved and it makes you feel better. But if they don't collect, why are you dragging them to events? Why are you dragging them to saying, oh, it's good for the family? They want to spend time with you, whether it's playing or taking time out to listen to what they're thinking. That's more important. And as you get older and wiser, you kind of know that. If your kids drift away or they don't, and you're still going on about, oh, I've still got, complete collection of this, and they go, so what? I've got a wife, I've got kids, I've got a partner, I enjoy life. I go to a club, pub, or social club, or anything. It's a very isolating hobby, is collecting, especially if other people don't do it. And I just thought I'd put that out here. I mean, I had about, some time to kill. I mean, like, you can only watch so much TV, movies, play video games, collect, look on the internet or whatever. But I just thought I'd share that. I know it's a bit long-winded. And as I say, for the one person who watches it, thank you very much. Please stick to the end. Please consider like, sharing, subscribing, because it does mean the world to me. And I'm going to work on the lighting, because I really like this phone. I changed my phone company that I got my phone off. It was all right. It does what it says on the tin, but it's not very good for camera work or anything like that. Anyway, take care. Hope it's helpful, even if it's only helpful to one person. Just realise, calm down. There's more important things in life than collecting. It doesn't have to become your obsession. You don't have to drag everyone into it, because sometimes they go along with it because they're scared to voice it. You should never do that. If you're a partner with somebody who does this and you're really unhappy, just go to them. Look, you've got what you want. Can we just move on and carry on doing things? It's like you don't have to take your camera on holiday with you. Oh, I've been to Disney World or Disneyland or wherever you go to. Leave your phone. Turn your phone off. Enjoy your time with your family. You don't have to include it onto your channel. You know, it's their time. It's their time with you. And that's more important. Anyway, I'm going now because I've lost my voice. So take care. Hope this helped even one person. Love you all. And I'll see you in a video pretty soon. Take care now.